Hello, welcome. This is Tea with the Druid, number 337. My name is Philip Cargom, and Tea with the Druid is brought to you by the Order of Bards, Ovates and Druids every Monday at 8 p.m. GMT. So it's lovely to be with you, and it's lovely to see everybody coming into the circle. And friends from Ukraine, wonderful. Berlin, Lyon in France, North Yorkshire, Pennsylvania, New Zealand, Kiev, wonderful. Italy, Cambridge, Bodmin Moor, Knockholt, Tbilisi, Eastleigh in Hampshire, Northern Germany, Bromley, St. Louis. So good to see you. The Orkneys, hooray. And the Orkney Islands and Rome and Norway and Shropshire, all over the place. And we can imagine that we're all coming into the clearing. Do make yourself at home. We're coming up to the time of the solstice. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the winter solstice. But I know some of you are in New Zealand, down the other side of the world, and Australia too, no doubt. And it's the summer solstice you're coming to very soon, just in 5 days or so. So really good for us all to gather together at this time. And just take a moment as everyone arrives, just to tune into how you're feeling. We've traveled. I'm going to talk mainly from a Northern Hemisphere perspective. Oh, I haven't switched my light on. It gets sharper and clearer, I know, when I switch the light on. It kind of seems a bit bright to me, but I think on the receiving end, it just makes the resolution clearer for you. And maybe you can see this wonderful candle made by Ziggy in Austria a bit better. You're probably used to seeing the other side of it on some of these broadcasts with the well cover of Chalice Well. But here is Arsht the bear, very suitable for winter solstice night. And let's light a candle for the solstice time. And those of you who've done solstice ceremonies will know that certainly in the Obod tradition, what we do is gosh, that hurt. Excuse me. Normally I light it before, and I thought, why didn't I light it during the broadcast? And now perhaps I've discovered why I don't do that. Let's have a look. Let's get it going. At a key point in the ceremony, when we do the ceremony, we try to extinguish as many lights as possible. And then at a key moment, to symbolize the time of the longest night, we extinguish the candle. So then complete darkness. And I see that Jane is lighting a candle with us all. That's great. So let's go into the circle now. Let's as we just all arrive, let's come into the circle and then check in from there. So just imagine you're arriving. It's the evening. The stars are just starting to come out, and you're gathering in the circle. There's about 250 of us now in the circle, and with more coming. And sense yourself coming in. The forest clearing, the trees around us. It's a crisp night. If you're down in the sunny climes in the Southern Hemisphere, perhaps you'd like to join us up in the Northern Hemisphere, get chilly and feel the cold night air as you come into the circle. And just tune in to how you're feeling, and just see if a word arises to describe how you're feeling now. And always on the understanding that it could change even moments after you've actually expressed it. Just say how you're feeling if you feel moved to. Lisa is saying she's a bit tired today. Keeping hope alive, Ray, the US stuff. Lighting my yellow candle, revolutionary, bit sad and overwhelmed today. It's been a tough week. Accomplished, tired and grounded, feeling fragile, pleasantly settled, grateful, very relaxed, happy and contented, ready for renewal, improving, determined, pensive, blessed, menopause, bouncing. It's a cold night tonight, a little distracted, stressed, not feeling well today, looking forward to having a break, frazzled, happy to celebrate the winter solstice, concerned, good, full stomach, itchy eyes, content and grateful, tired, sore back, trying to relax in very chaotic times, confused and content, strangely, unsettled, a bit nervous, tired, anticipating solstice. Nest and seed, I feel, pleased with progress at the moment, ready to immerse, relaxed and happy. Radiotherapy finishes tomorrow, tired but chilled out. I'm not getting sound on YouTube. Okay, on my phone. Okay, I think everything's working here as far as I'm aware. Calm in the candlelight, creative, tired, stressed, unsettled. First time on this program. Blessed. We do this, Brian. It's just a way of kind of including ourselves. There's something about just saying how you're feeling that can, not always, but it can sort of help. And funnily enough, sometimes when you say it, it changes straight away. You say you're feeling, a bit grumpy or tired, and somehow you let go of it by putting it into the circle. Still bouncing after the gathering, feeling great, becoming a grandpa, hooray, trying to calm myself, achy but happy, been crafting presents today. Looking forward to celebrating Olban Arthan with my seed group. Olban Arthan is a Druid name for the winter solstice. Seed group is a sort of small obod group that gathers together. Connected. Wow, I never make it live. I wondered if this is how a seed feels, resting but planning to germinate sometime soon. That's nice. Hopefully. Dancing through storms. Feeling vulnerable alone with flu. Tired but generally okay. Sad, hungry. Brighter now I'm here with everyone. Feeling calm. I wish I had a seed group near me. Feeling good about being here. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good after feeling fantastically tired the last few days. So tired, but for some reason today I'm not feeling tired. So this is, that pleasant feeling of like, actually I'm feeling okay. So really, really good to be with you today. And Alice is saying it's wonderful when everybody says how they feel. It feels like everybody is bringing their energy. Yes, even if you say you're feeling tired, strangely enough, you sort of include yourself. I think our tendency is whenever we're feeling not great, we tend to, in social contexts, we tend to sort of step back a bit and sort of not get involved because we don't want to bring people down. We don't want to, and we feel a bit out of sorts. So we step back. But actually, if we can just say it, I mean, that's the big thing I learned from kind of group therapy and stuff like that. If we could just say it, get it out, then somehow, strangely enough, it's like taking a step forward. And now we're all a little bit closer in the circle together. And thinking about the winter solstice coming up for us in the Northern Hemisphere, I have 3 readings for you, very short readings that I'd like to present to you. And of course, that's one of the things we do in Druid ceremonies is we have readings of poetry and prose. So let's do that. Let's build on our awareness of being in the circle now. And I'll read out a couple of poems and a little bit of prose, and then let's see what happens. So we're here in our respective homes in Kyiv, in Ukraine, in New Zealand, in America, in the UK, in Europe, all over the place, in the Orkneys. But somehow, by magic, we're all here together now. And if we close our eyes, we know that we'll come back to being in this room, but just for these few moments, we can enter even more deeply into this shared reality of being in the Druid circle together. So the invitation is to allow your awareness of the walls around you, the ceiling above you, and the floor beneath you to gently fade as the awareness of being seated in the sacred circle around the fire begins to grow stronger. You can see the fire crackling. You can smell the wood smoke. You can feel the excitement of being here together, almost 300 of us now together in this circle, all of like mind, all unique, and yet all somehow united in a common love for the earth and for nature, and for a deeper and a yearning, I guess, for a deeper spiritual connection with life. And so here we are gathered around in this circle, and the earth is beneath us. So we take in a deep breath, pause for a moment, and then breathe out fully and deeply. And as you do this, you might like to let yourself sigh and just drop deeper into the experience of being seated on the earth. One more time, breathing in, holding for a moment, and then letting go, just dropping deeper into an awareness of being seated in the circle, sensing the earth beneath us. And as you sense the earth beneath us, you might find that your consciousness is able to go down into the earth, to connect with the community of life there. All the thrumming, humming life of creatures, all the life that's in here, the worms, the little bugs, all the microbial life, the leaves that are deliciously rotting and turning into soil, the roots that are feeding off the nutrients, the community of the roots communicating with each other, gossiping together, passing secrets and ingredients along their channels, up into the tree roots, which are wonderfully locked down in the earth, buried deep in the earth, connecting with the earth, wrapping themselves around rocks in a kind of loving embrace, really drawing on the energy flowing up these roots. And then you become aware of how they flow into the trunk. The roots form the trunks of the trees. And then you're aware of these trees around us. All these guardians and protectors and friends. Dear trees, we love you deeply. We respect and admire you now in this moment, keeping us safe, giving us the oxygen to breathe. And we breathe in your essential oils that you exude, and we breathe in your oxygen. And then we feel your subtle, sometimes strong energy feeding our energy bodies, helping us to feel strong and healthy. And we know we can let go and relax into your embrace, allowing you to heal us and strengthen us. You sense now the great boughs and branches of the trees, the leaves, the needles. Some of the trees bear the evergreens, deciduous trees. The deciduous trees bear the evergreens with their foliage and needles, creating this wonderful canopy above us. And above this canopy, you see the night sky, the moon and stars shining. And you take in a long, slow breath now of night sky. The crisp, cool, clear energy of the sky flowing into your body, bringing you vitality. Another deep breath in. The energy of the sky flows into you. So the energy of the earth meets the energy of the sky within the center of your being. And seated here in this circle now, we come to an Eisteddfod, a time to celebrate the coming of the solstice in a few days' time. This moment where the earth is turning towards the sun. The solstices and the equinoxes are times that are based upon the relationship between the earth and the sun. Like two lovers, two inseparable lovers, the earth and the sun are in relationship all the time. And now the sun is moving towards its furthest point away from the earth. And the earth is yearning for her return. In the Irish, sun is a feminine noun. In a number of mythologies, the sun is feminine. In most of, certainly in Anglo-Saxon culture and so on, it's masculine. But it's good to sense the sun as feminine sometimes. Let's flip these things around, and of course, feminine and masculine. Let's let go of those as well, and just think about love, energy, connection. And the earth is yearning for the sun now, and in 5 days' time, that yearning will be fulfilled as the sun starts to come back, starts to return from the furthest point, bringing longer days, a warmer earth. And thinking of the earth, let me read you Sacred Ground, a poem by Rosemary Watola Troma. And if, as I now know, the closet is sacred, and the bare room is sacred, and the sidewalk and classroom and the ER are sacred, then I trip into the teaching that everywhere is sacred, not only the church, but the alley, not only the mosque, but the bench, not only the places in candlelight where the air is pungent and woody with myrrh. I want to worship at the shrine of everywhere, want to know every inch of this earth as an altar. Every walk a pilgrimage, every step a step from holy to holy to holy. And one of the ideas with the Eisteddfod held in the middle of a Druid ceremony is that already we've changed our consciousness. Already we've dropped down from the everyday and the familiar. So we're hearing more deeply, we're connecting more intimately, we're more open in heart and mind. And if, as I now know, the closet is sacred and the bare room is sacred, and the sidewalk and classroom and the ER are sacred, then I trip into the teaching that everything is sacred. Not only the church, but the alley, not only the mosque, but the bench. Not only the places in candlelight where the air is pungent and woody with myrrh. I want to worship at the shrine of everywhere, want to know every inch of this earth as an altar, every walk a pilgrimage, every step a step from holy to holy to holy. So that poem, Sacred Ground by Rosemary Watola Troma, is going to be followed by a poem called Pearls of Rumi by Jan Richardson. I cannot tell you how the light comes. What I know is that it is more ancient than imagining, that it travels across an astounding expanse to reach us, that it loves searching out what is hidden, what is lost, what is forgotten or in peril or in pain, that it has a fondness for the body, for finding its way toward flesh, for tracing the edges of form, for shining forth through the eye, the hand, the heart. I cannot tell you how the light comes, but that it does, that it will, that it works its way into the deepest dark that enfolds you, though it may seem long ages in coming or arrive in a shape you did not foresee. And so may we this day turn ourselves toward it. May we lift our faces to let it find us. May we bend our bodies to follow the arc it makes. May we open and open more and open still to the blessed light that comes. That's Jan Richardson from 10 Poems for Difficult Times, a wonderful collection by Roger Houston. The poem is by Jan Richardson. It's a poem about the earth and a poem about light and the sun and how we long for clarity in our minds, the light in our minds, the warmth in our hearts, the energy in our body that the sun can bring us. Let's imagine now that our hands are drifting out to either side of us, so we're holding the hand of the person to our left and right. And so we're making a great circle now. 304 people, all holding hands now in a circle that spans the globe. May this circle be filled with light and energy and love and peace. May our lives be filled with blessings. May our hearts be filled with joy. May our hearts be filled with warmth. May this coming solstice bring joy, transformation, love, health, and happiness to ourselves and to those we love and to all around us. May all of the earth be bathed in peace and love and joy. May peace prevail on earth. Gently squeeze the hand to either side of you. And you sense your hands lowering to the earth. You might like to feel the cold earth beneath you and sense the warm fire in front of you. Warmth and cold, light and dark. May the earth be blessed. May the land be blessed. May all of nature be blessed. And then imagine your hands drifting up coming together around the heart space. You may even want to let your physical hands move up to your body. And may each of our lives be blessed. May all life be blessed. And you sense your body now filled with positive energy, warmth, and light. And gradually, your awareness of this energy flowing through your body makes your awareness of the physical body grow stronger as you sense our circle of light in the sacred grove gently beginning to fade while retaining all the positive feelings and thoughts as you become aware of the walls around you, the ceiling above you, and the floor beneath you. And when you feel ready, when you feel ready, you stretch your fingers and toes and open your eyes. And so thank you for being here. It's lovely seeing your messages, and so have a wonderful solstice. And if it's you're in the southern hemisphere, have a wonderful summer solstice. And if you're in the northern hemisphere, have a really good. This time, we've come from Samhain about 6 weeks, about 49 days, around the time that the Tibetans talk about the time between the soul leaving the body and coming around to being reincarnated again. And of course, the winter solstice is a time of conception, birth in some ways, although you can associate birth with Imbolc as well. So we've been through this kind of inter-life state, having let go at Samhain, and now we're letting go completely. So now is a good time to rest and just let go, awaiting the rebirth of the sun in a few days' time and the beginning of a new cycle. So many blessings, and I'll see some of you in the Druid hearth. Otherwise, have a really good week. And I have a feeling next Monday is sort of we can it's the 23rd of December, so we can have a tea, a pre-Christmas tea next Monday. Okay, have a lovely week, and I'll see you then. Okay, bye everybody. Bye.